I'm giving you these because this is everything that I have used to make me feel better and keep me going. So if anybody wants to ask me, how do you keep going during your journey? What keeps you going when you feel like shit? I'm gonna send you this link, because this right here is what I do to keep me going.
I'm not gonna lie and portray this ultimate poise like I've been had it figured out. Nah, I just didn't quit. That's the only distinguishing quality from me and probably whoever else going through this or went through this or is gonna go through this, is that I ain't quit. I went through every emotion. I went through every emotion with trying to pursue what I'm doing. You know what I mean? And I think that what gonna separate whoever's gonna try to go for something is that you ain't gonna quit. Unless, you're gonna really take the stance if I'm gonna die behind.
Hey y'all, are you on a journey and you have been staring at the scale every day, getting on that bitch every day, making sure that you have dropped that 0.2 pounds, that 1 pound, and it's frustrating you because it's going super slow, it's discouraging you on your journey. You've been working your ass off in the gym or at home, you have been counting those calories and you have been cutting back on that shit that you ain't supposed to be eating, but you still feel discouraged with your results. This is the video for you, because I'm gonna blow your mind. I think I'm gonna blow your mind. I'm going to talk about 5 tips that you can use during your journey to help you motivate yourself, keep you in the game, keep you dedicated, or just to make you feel good. Stay tuned, watch the video, like, comment, subscribe, because I have some good shit coming. Number 1 is going to be, don't roll your eyes when I say it, but measurements. And it's very simple. It's very probably, you've heard it before. Take your measurements. Not just so you can stare at another number, but so you can track your inches and track what the weight, what the scale is not tracking. And if you don't want a number, you're like, Cara, I don't want to look at another number. I'm sick of looking at another number. I got you, sis. You can use waist beads. You can put those on. You can go buy them off Amazon. I personally don't use them, but I do see people use them, and I see that they are very effective when they do their before and after with their waist beads, or you have to buy new waist beads. It actually shows like, okay, I am losing inches. And you don't have to stare at another number. For my people who are like, I don't want to buy shit. I'm tired of buying shit.
Help me, I'm poor.
No, listen, I got you. Find some yarn, find string, floss, something. Buy something you can snip. Don't get an extension cord, don't get your USB cord. Get something you can snip. Cut that, pin it to your wall. Measure yourself in a few more weeks. Do it again. And you should see it get smaller if you're being consistent with your workout, you're being dedicated to your diet, So that's another way to measure yourself. It doesn't always have to be a measuring tape, It can be other ways to measure your body. I want to mention body composition, and this is kind of just like a bonus to part 1, because it's something that I noticed today, and I just thought I should share it. And it does have to do with the scale, so please, you can definitely just ignore it. But if you do have a scale and you want to use your scale effectively, listen to this. A scale, it's called like I'll tag it because it comes anyway. So I'm gonna put the name of it right here. Boop boop. And it is a great scale. It comes with the app. Boop boop. And I love it. I get on the scale every day, which I shouldn't do, but anyway, this is not a scale video. So when you log into the app, it shows your water weight, it shows your body composition, your BMI, your skeletal this, your metabolic age, like it shows a lot. So that's so much different shit you can track. That's June 6th, I believe. I bought the scale, and since then, I've lost 4% body fat, and my BMI went down 4. My body fat is no longer in obese, and it's crazy to me because I still got a gut, but it's not obese no more. And that right there is just like, what? That I felt so good this morning, and I'm gonna show it. Boop. And I'm gonna show the if you look at the little green score, before it was in red and it was in 41. And when you look at the when it shows you like what's acceptable, what's not, based off whoever standards, bitch, I'm accepted now. I'm in the group. So I'm like super excited that I went down. My shit's going green. So if you look at my first one, boop, a lot of stuff is like red and yellow. And now if you look at my current, a lot is in green and a lot of stuff went down. My metabolic rate or age went down a year. So like I said, I plugged the scale. So if y'all want to get one, definitely grab one. I'm not sponsored. I know I'm not sponsored by nobody. I'm a nobody. And sorry, my first tip kind of talks about the scale, but I just couldn't not mention that, because tracking your measurements and tracking other ways to measure your success is so important. That's why I'm so passionate about this video, because it's helped me in my journey to boost my confidence and my motivation, and keep me going this long, because you know, we've all started journeys before, and some of us, you know, we're frequent weight loss journeyers. So this is like super important to learn ways to keep yourself motivated and keep yourself happy and feeling good during your journey. So that was tip 1. All right, y'all. Tip 2. I think tip 2 is important because it really helps with the end of your journey to see how far you've come. Pictures. Pictures. So many pictures. Take pictures every day. Take pictures when you feel ugly. Take pictures after you work out. Take pictures before you work out. Take pictures naked. I forgot family watch this, but take pictures, okay? Because it is so important to measure progress. And of course, you're probably gonna think, oh, this is just another one. I've heard this before. And if you heard it before, bitch, why ain't you doing it? Do it, because it's important, okay? Sorry, I got aggressive. So, don't film me. But do it. You need to take pictures. You need to take pictures in the same outfit if you can, because you ain't fooling us if you in black when in your progress picture. You're hiding it. Or you take one picture and you have your stomach out, and then your after picture, you got your leggings all the way up. You know, I don't know if you got the tummy tuckers. Like, I don't know what's under there. So take pictures in the same poses, especially people who want to post their journey. Be transparent as possible. So I'm gonna show my little before picture. Boop. And yes, it's all out there. And take different angles. I'm gonna tag them. Take different angles. Take it to the front. Take it to the side. Take your back and your butt, so you can see all over where you're changing, because I'm gonna tag my after pictures, or post my after pictures, and one angle, like my front angle, I look exactly the same. It doesn't look different. Same shape. It's like the same little snowman shape. It looks exactly the same. I'm gonna post it. But when I post my side picture, you see it goes down. You see, oh, I've lost weight. You know, oh, my stomach has went down. When I post my back picture, my back has went in. So don't just take one angle. Don't just stand in front of the camera and just do this and then get mad in 3 months like how I get, and be like, why is it not going down? Because, bitch, your body's going down like this and you're keeping your shape. And some people who are thick and curvy and have the hips and ass, you want to do that, right? So make sure you take different angles in the same outfit, preferably in the same type of background, bathroom type of mirror, and hold the camera the same way. Because if you have an iPhone and you want to do it on those certain apps, it zooms you in if your camera is horizontal as opposed to being vertical. So those are really good tips if you are taking pictures. And they always say take pictures, but they don't specify how to take pictures. So definitely tip 2. And like I said, plug pictures in here of me, of my before and afters, and how I consistently wore the same thing. And take naked pictures too. Sorry, take them. You're gonna hate to see it, but I just take it. Maybe because I want to make you uncomfortable. Take naked pictures. I probably shouldn't put this on YouTube. All right, number 3. This one might be my favorite because I am like super competitive with myself. So I like to see progress in this area, and that's going to be workout progress. Any of my people who are working out, whether it's at the gym, whether it's at home, whether it's walking, running, anything, you will see progress if you continuously do it consistently. You got to do it consistently. You can't continuously do it for a week. You got to do it for like a month or 2. And for examples, because I got to throw my examples in there, I got to show y'all what, how I'm putting my money where my mouth is. And I walk. Like if you watch my last video, I walk every day. I get up every morning. I've been doing it since my journey. This is kind of my thing. And every morning I kind of want to beat my time. So if you watch my last journey, my video, I told you I used to start, I think, around like 20 minutes for 1 mile walking, and I was getting down to 16. This week I finally got down to 15, and it was my goal. I'm just like, I want to get 15, and I hit that shit. Like I hit that shit on Tuesday, this week, and I was just so happy because it's just like, I'm getting better. I'm getting better at this. I'm doing this every day. I'm being dedicated the day. And this was a day I didn't want to work. I text my boyfriend, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. I'm in the car. I don't want to go. The next day, I hit 15 miles or 15-minute mile again. So that right there, I was more happy that I consistently did it and it wasn't just a one-time thing. So that right there is different ways to measure success with weight loss and progress with what you're doing. You're getting better at what you're doing. So things like that is where, okay, I know I'm progressing in different areas. Hey, my weight didn't go down this week, but I hit my goal in my mile. I was able to hold my plank for the amount of time that it was actually recommended for the workout without stopping. So stuff like that's good. For my people who don't work out and who are just working on their diet right now, other ways to do it is measure things that you couldn't do. If you couldn't walk upstairs and it was tiring, if you could do that now. If you couldn't put your seatbelt on, you could put your seatbelt on now. If you could wipe your ass better, bitch, that is good, you know? So I know some people are like, what? You know, but hey, there's someone out there that can relate to that, because I know I wasn't the only person, only big girl who has had that issue. Side note, but those are different ways to measure progress, and it doesn't have to just be with your workouts. It can be with just lifestyle things that you couldn't do. If you can keep up with your kids, okay? If you keep up with your kids now, you can play with them, you don't get tired, you know? And I see a lot of people who say they started their journey because they can't keep up with their kids. So if you're not working out, you don't have to just measure it by your workouts. You can measure it with your lifestyle and things that you do in your lifestyle. All right, tip number 4 is going to be clothes, my favorite topic. So clothes to me is one of like the biggest motivators for my weight loss. Whether it's be me wanting to look a certain way in an outfit, or me wanting it to get into a certain bathing suit, or just shit getting looser. So that right there has really motivated me during my weight loss journey, because I would I had these pair of pants from Fashion Nova that I bought on Mother's Day, and hopefully my mom has a picture so I can plug it, but those pants were tight as hell. And if I find the picture, I'll plug a picture of me in them now, and they're loose. They are so loose. Like, I can put these pants on without even unbuttoning them or zipping them. Like, I could just slide them right on. And they're baggy and saggy on me, you know? I have to pull them all the way up just to make them look like they kind of fit. So that right there motivated me. I used to wear the shit out them pants because it just made me feel good, walk around the house in them pants, because my pants are loose, you know? You know, you had a baby and you was a size 7 and now you're like a size 13. Get that size, you know? Work your way back into that size. If you knew you was that size consistently, get that size and work your way back in there. Pin that shit up on your wall and look at that every day as a constant reminder. You're gonna get to your goal, and you're getting closer to your goal. I don't recommend that if you've never been that size. If you've been a size 16 your whole life, don't you go buy no size 7 or no 5 talking about I'm about to squeeze into them. You can. I'm not saying that you can't get to that size, but this here is to help motivate you and not discourage you. So don't go get a size you've never been. Now maybe get a size down. If you're a size 16, get a 15 or 13. And okay, work your way into those, and then keep going down a few sizes. But we want to get to the goal. We want to see the results. That's why we're not on the scale, and we're doing things outside the scale to help us motivate and stay dedicated, okay? So don't you go and buy 6 sizes down if you've never been that size since middle school and elementary, okay? And I ain't talking about you, because that's me, all right? Even though the scale may not be moving as fast as you want it to, you can still see it in different clothes. Buy some clothes. Go shopping. Sometimes you may still fit your clothes and you're still wearing them, but go out shopping and try some clothes on. You may surprise yourself on what you could fit in. My sister bought me some 11 pants, and I'm looking at them pants like, please, I'm not getting into 11, 13. Okay, maybe, because I used to be a size 16, like 16, 18. I'm like 11, 15, 13, maybe. Bitch. I put them pants on, the stretch pants, and they fit. They fit. I was like, oh my God. Now, I have some mom jeans that are fitted, and they did not fit. So, you know, I still have ways to go because my stomach is like, girl, we ain't closing. So, but they do slide up. So, I'm even proud about that they even go up. So, around my waist and everything, they just can't because my stomach's there. I have them pants on my wall right now, actually, because now I know to get in those pants, my stomach needs to go down. So if I know it gets closer and closer and closer, that means my stomach is going down. So another way to measure my weight loss. Do stuff like that. Get some pants that you can't fit no more that you used to fit, and put them on your wall. Do those things because those things are going to motivate you. And when you see you're getting closer, you're going to be so psyched. You're going to be so psyched. No one's going to tell you nothing because you know what you're doing is working. Oh, another thing. I'm out of plus size for Fashion Nova. I have a pair of plus size pants. Those pants I told you about Mother's Day, those were the 14s. They're big. They're baggy. And so that's if anybody who shops Fashion Nova Plus knows that is the smallest plus size they have is the 14 plus. So I think I'm in the regular clothes, but it's gonna be tricky because my gut is still plus size, but kind of everything else is fitting regular, but her right here. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, tip number 5 is going to be my most favorite. I think I said my last one. I think I said all of them are my favorite, but this one's like really my favorite. And it's going to be how you feel. That is the most important one, if you ask me, because this is why you started your journey. It's how you feel, how you felt when you first started, how you felt when you looked in the mirror, how you felt when you looked at pictures, when you tried on clothes, when you tried to keep up with your kids, you know? That is so important. So you should be measuring. Are you feeling better? Are you feeling better when it comes to keeping up with your kids? Do you feel better when you look in the mirror, when you think about yourself? If you are, that is good because that was not how you felt when you started. So for you to increase your kindness to yourself, increase the love that you're giving yourself, that right there is that's everything. This is why we start this journey. This is why we're getting to those goals, and we have these goals to begin with because we're unhappy with where we started. So I feel, and if you watched my first video, you know why I started my journey, because of how I felt when I did look in the mirror that day and I felt like shit and it ruined my fucking day. So, you know, I don't have those days no more. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I don't have days where I don't see my progress and I don't give myself the credit that I actually deserve and I don't love myself like I should be loving myself. Yes, we're human. We have those days, you know, especially, you know, we're women. We have them, okay? Leave us the fuck alone. Leave me alone! But I've never felt the way I felt when I wanted to start my journey, pretty much. I've never had that feeling again, you know? And so that right there is something that kind of keeps me going too, because you're not gonna feel that way again, and you're not gonna feel that way again. Like it's not even an option. Like it shouldn't even happen, and it's not an option. So make sure you're measuring how you feel. But if you weigh out the amount of times you were sad at the beginning of your journey to where you are now, most likely, you know, depending any other mental issues and things that are going on, especially with the pandemic, you know, it may be a little different. You may have some sad days, but generally you will have more those days where you feel good, you know, after your workouts, after your meals, just in general. So that right there, those are my 5 tips right there. You don't need the scale all the time. You can find different ways to track your progress without standing on the scale every day, okay? So that right there is just really important. I wanted to share that. I've been feeling discouraged lately, and I've had to use these because I know if I keep doing this, all of these things are gonna happen. I'm gonna feel better. I'm gonna look better. My picture's gonna turn out better. I'm gonna feel better in clothes. And yeah, so love you guys. I do want to go ahead and talk about our giveaway that we have coming. Me, Lana, and Amriel plan to go ahead and do a giveaway for our subscribers, and there's going to be many ways to enter, i.e. watching a video, subscribing, following our socials on Instagram and Twitter, and there are going to be 3 winners. So I suggest, if you can get 30 entries every day by just watching our videos, do it, because we're going to be giving away great prizes. They're going to be content related. So if you're here for weight loss, or you're here for beauty or fashion, you're going to get something related to that. So give me some ideas of what I should include. Should I include things that I use to get started on my weight loss journey? Or should you guys give me just some ideas of things that you guys would like to receive to get started on a weight loss journey? So let me know. Contests will be open for 2 weeks. So we'll have until September 1st to September 15th. And then on the 16th, we'll be picking the winner. So please, please, please stay on the lookout for our link. We'll be dropping the link as soon as September 1st hits, and you guys can start entering into winning amazing prizes. Look out for our next video. Thank you guys for watching. If you have not subscribed, like the video, comment, like I said, things that you would like to receive, and see you next time.